Hey everyone, how you doing? So, I was going to do a video about this. It just came to me. So, I don't know, I did another video. I don't know which will come up first. I talked about my nausea. I'm still nauseated and my gut is just messed. I'm sure it's all stress. I always say we. There is no other person. I mean, Polly's with me, but I'm talking as if, I have someone who loves me and would take care of me when I'm not feeling good. But, I don't know. I just say it out of habit. But anyhow, back to the subject at hand. What was it? Forgot. I don't know. Oh my gosh, it just out of my head. Pull it together, Sandy Mom. Okay, I think I know. So, I was talking in another video, unless the other video will go first, but okay, let's get to the point. Also, my arthritis is getting so bad I gotta switch hands because my hand gets so cramped up. I'm gonna try to hold it with two hands, but now that I do, my arm is against my body and like I said, I'm always hot and I'm now starting to combust. It is burning up. So, gotta take the other hand off because gotta take it away from my body. Oh, such a complicated life. But anyhow, so, something that came up in, I know it's called my algorithms or what's suggested to me to watch, and I'm not sure why. It was an elderly gentleman, and he looks like a gentleman, and I looked, he almost had 500,000, how did it go? What was the order? Well, it came up, and I started to watch him, and he had I think they were called TV dinners back in the day. I remember watching something about old commercials, and something called it a TV dinner. So, he didn't call it that, and I don't think I've seen it called that, but I guess that's what they're called, if you know what they are. But it's like a frozen dinner. It has like a meat, or like maybe potatoes and a vegetable, or like lasagna, or something like that. I'm sure everyone knows what that is. If you don't, comment below and I'll explain it. But I'm pretty sure you do. So anyhow, so I hit on it, I clicked on it. This sounds bad. I hit on an old man eating a TV dinner. That's bad. Get your minds out the gutter. I didn't mean that. I'm having a little wave of a breather from my nausea, so I'm able to be happy and humorous and try to cheer you up. And I'm going to be talking about food, so I hope that doesn't bring the nausea back at a vengeance. But anyhow, so I started to watch it, and he's eating this TV dinner thing and talking about how he likes salad so much, and he always eats salad, and he's eating this, I can't remember, it's a really cheap brand and it's so disgusting. I remember I don't want to bring him up, but he was unemployed a lot at the beginning of our life, and so sometimes it was cheaper just to buy that. Well, he liked to get junk, like that. I call it junk food. Like, I would always make everything, like you make mashed potatoes, you make pasta, you don't buy it in a let's call it TV dinner, but he would buy it. But he was on unemployment, so he couldn't afford the Marie calendars. I didn't even know they existed. I probably said wrong. Anyhow, so he was buying these banquet things, and I do like it. I don't think they sell it anymore. I don't know if it's because of what's going on in the world, but I haven't seen it in a long time. They had Swanson pot pies, and they were actually pretty tasty. And of course, I can never eat them again. I wish I had ate more. But anyhow, back to the subject at hand. So I'm watching this guy eating this TV dinner. And I thought, okay. No, that's right. He held up the box and was talking about it. So I'm like, okay. So that's right. So after that, I thought, I'm curious, how many subscribers does he have? So I went to look. He has almost 250,000 subscribers. So now that intrigued my interest. So I started to watch him. Now I've already told you part of the story. So then, he started eating, and he always said he has a salad with it. And in the salad, the dressing he has, I can't tell you because I will get very nauseous. But it's not like you would think, oil and vinegar, or I don't know. But I can't repeat it. It will make me barf. Just because to me, on a regular day, I mean, it wouldn't be appetizing to me, but right now the way I feel. But so anyhow, so he's talking about how delicious this disgusting food is, and I've tasted it, and as broke as I am now, and if I could eat, well, I have put in my mushroom crusher. There's no way. That is just total disgust. It is. I just think they put disgust in there. That's just what my taste buds say. But anyhow, so now I'm getting more curious on. And first of all, a disclaimer: I am not trying to make fun of this man by any means. Kudos to him for whatever he's doing, which is mostly eating. People are watching him eat, and he almost has 500,000 subs. So it piques my curiosity, and I start looking, and he has a lot of eating videos. And I'm thinking, well, I can't do that because I'm thinking of ways to, interest people. Because I can't right now be back to my jolly old self, cook with me, Sandy Sweets and all that, because now the nausea's got me, which is just wearing me out more. But anyhow, so I'm watching him eat, and I'm like, what is this? But he had a few, like, you can tell he had a computer. I don't know if he was doing the effects or someone was videotaping him. You could tell, like, the way he was looking, he's, like, trying to take prompts where to look. So maybe that person's doing the special effects. Obviously, you need a computer. I can't do that. So maybe that's what draws the people. Maybe it's like, it's almost one of these things like, I was watching too. I'm just as guilty. I mean, I didn't subscribe because I'm not sure if I'm interested. But actually, no, I don't know. I didn't. But I just can't stop watching it because I'm trying to understand, why are people watching? And like I said, he had a few special effects, like with lighting. And then he, like, showed a few, like, clips of something. But, I mean, nothing to write home about. Nothing that would tell me that he would have almost 500,000 subs. So, I'm watching him eat his whole meal. And waiting to see what this dessert's going to be. And do I remember what the dessert was? Holy cow, did I forget? It's like the punchline of a joke. Oh my gosh, let me think. Okay, so anyhow, as I'm watching this, again, I'm feeling okay enough, semi-okay to look at food, because I can't watch any YouTube that's got food. I can't watch YouTube a lot. Well, I can watch it, but if there's a commercial with food, I cannot look at it. But I was having a good spell, whatever. I had some crackers to calm my gut down, so I was able to watch. And I'm sitting there thinking, why am I watching this? What is sucking me in? I couldn't figure it out. I'm just watching. I'm watching an older gentleman eat. And he's thoroughly enjoying it, but he's kind of gross too. What he's doing. What was gross what he was doing? Oh yeah. The way, and again, did I say, disclaimer, by no means I'm not making fun of him. There's channels that make, not even fun, just really cut people apart. I am not doing this by any means, so please don't take it that way. I'm just trying to explain to you what I'm trying to figure in my own head. Oh, there's my thumb, hello. What is attracting me? What is keeping me watching, especially food, because right now food bothers me. So I keep watching, and then he's totally enjoying this disgusting meal. And again, maybe some of you eat it. I can't remember the brand name, and he said it's really cheap, and he's given prices like this is, and it's current. So I don't know where he lives, but this TV dinner thing costs a lot more, and I'm not even talking Insta rip-off. I'm talking in the store. So I don't know where he lives to get it that cheap. But anyhow, so he's licking the spoon up and down, in and out, all around. Once he had a spoon, he says, before he started to eat, he says, oh, there's something on here. So he licks it off, which the nausea started, I felt like those waves come back. And I forgot, he said what it was, but it was something that he had mixed, let's say like raw eggs. And he was licking it off the spoon. So I'm like, calm your stomach down. So I'm sipping my 7-Up because, no ginger ale, because I ran out of 7-Up. Now 7-Up seems to calm my stomach more than ginger ale. So I continue to watch. I'm like, what is wrong with me? What is making me want to watch this guy? I think because I started watching, he's describing the carton, and then he's eating, and then I saw his sub count. Not trying to get ideas or anything. I'm just trying to figure out my own brain. Why am I watching this? Why can't I take my eyes? Why can't I just press stop and watch something else? So he did say the dessert will cost more. So I guess, we could say I was waiting to see what the dessert was, but I could fast forward, and I didn't. I am still watching this long video. Ugh, just talking about is I feel my stomach rolling. So I keep watching it, and then he's he's talking about the food, basically. I don't think we talked about anything else but the food and the deliciousness and describing it, and I'm just trying to keep my gut from turning into nausea. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why can I not shut this off? What is intriguing me? So then I guess we'll chalk it up to I have to finish watching this to see, like, is something going to happen? There's got to be something special to have almost 500,000 subscribers, because, well, I can't eat, I guess I could show you watching me eat a blended blah, show you what the food looks like before and blah, and watching me eat it. It is quite the sight, so maybe that is. So he's eating, and finally he gets his dessert, and it is a pie. It's not homemade. It's bought. It's a frozen pie, some kind of cream pie. So he's going to eat the pie, and I'm surprised it didn't bother me, because anything that looks like dairy is, just looking at it, bothers me. I had stocked up on milk, which is good because I have milk, but I can't drink milk now because of my lower half of my gut, which I hope it doesn't go old, because that will be a total waste. So anyhow, he takes his pie, shows us the carton, opens it up, and he's going to cut a piece. So I believe he cut it with a spoon, pretty sure. And I'm thinking right away, I don't know, I just right away thought, I hope he's not going to eat out of the pie thing. Now, I don't know if he has a wife, if he has other family members, if he lives alone. But either way, I don't know, maybe because my stomach's bad and I'm nauseous. But to me, I thought, I don't think I could watch if he's going to eat right out of that whole thing. Again, it could be his, he could be alone, but if you eat something like that, okay, so you put the spoon in, okay, this is a spoon that was mixing raw eggs that he licked off. Again, I'm not making fun of him. I'm just trying to figure myself out why I can't tear my eyes away from this. So he cuts it with a spoon, his piece. I don't know, it was a clean cut. Maybe, he didn't have a knife. He had 2 spoons. But he only had one at that time. So he cut it like a quarter piece, which is pretty big, especially with a cream pie. Oh, and it reminded me of the banana pie that I still haven't been able to make, because I have been eating some of the bananas for my gut. But anyhow, so he cuts it, and oh yeah, he takes a bite with the spoon, and he continues to eat with the spoon. Like I say, I don't know, maybe you eat it, and I judge no one. Kudos to you. But back to what I was saying, when you're eating something, the reason why people put things in the plate and why people shouldn't double dip, even if it's your own germs, because once you put something in your mouth and put it back into food, it's a place for bacteria to grow, because we have all kinds of stuff in our mouth, all kinds of like we have staph, we have strep. It's under control if your body is healthy. But healthy or not, when you are sticking something in your mouth back into what you're eating, like what comes to mind is like a jar of pickles or a jar of olives. So your saliva goes back into liquid, and it could cause bacteria to grow, and then you can get sick, even if you're the only one eating it. So anyhow, but just, I guess because of the way my gut's feeling, it's just making me sick. But again, I'm still watching this. I'm still watching this. So I finished watching it. It was quite a long video. And then I thought, well, I'm going to check out what else does he do. There's got to be something special about this person. And everything seems to be eating. And he's not heavy. I mean, he's, you can tell he's elderly, but, he's not overweight. And he says he's not on any diet. Obviously he's lucky, he's healthy. He's not diabetic, obviously, eating that pie. He doesn't have high blood pressure, or not high cholesterol eating that pie. And he says he eats whatever he wants. So he enjoys eating. But the question is, why are all these almost 500,000 people subbing to him? And why could I not stop watching? And I watched another video. I don't even remember what he ate. So I don't know what the answer to this question is. So have you ever watched a video that's like you're saying to yourself, let's say they have 1 million subs. How'd they get 1 million subs just doing blank, blank, blank? So I don't understand. I mean, he wasn't giving us a formula to, create a cure for nausea. So I'm not sure, but have you ever found yourself watching videos that you're thinking, why am I watching this? Why can I not shut it off? What is the draw to the video? And I'm sorry, I don't remember, and I don't even know if I looked at the name of the channel, because I tell you to check it out, and then you could tell me. But if you've ever had anything like that, let me know. And again, I am not making fun of him at all. There are channels, they're horrible, they're cruel. They're not only making fun, they are, I don't even know the word, it's so bad. They're ripping people apart. And I think I talked about that. And they get a lot of subs. They have millions of subs by ripping people apart. And I thought, wow, I could do that. I wouldn't, but if I did that, I could get 1 million subs, and Polly and I would be all set. We could just pay off my mortgage, sell it, have it as a rental, have a place to live, never have to worry about money, because those channels make a lot of money. But I think they're sickening, and it's not in me. I couldn't do it. Well, first of all, I don't know how they are showing other people's videos, but I'm sure you've come across them. If you haven't, count your blessings. But I think it's horrible. They rip people apart. I mean, they are vicious. But yeah, my story was about, I still can't figure out. I'll probably go back if I have another good moment where I could look at food and see what is the draw. Why can I not stop watching it? So let me know if you ever had an experience like that. Probably not. As my mom would say, only you, Sandra, only you. Yeah, she called me Sandra sometimes, but don't call me Sandra. No, you can call me Sandra. So anyhow, make sure you're the reason someone smiles today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. Be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. Be kind to yourself. Do good things. Have fun. The world, we don't know. It's just not the place it used to be. Enjoy life. Enjoy whatever you can. Right now, I don't feel much enjoyment. I can't even go outside because we're having our 3rd heat wave, or Indian summer, I should say. It's going to get hot. It's going to be 75, 76. This is my worst nightmare. Like I said, the air was pulled out, the little portable thing. I can't get it back in. I am not in a happy place. And when you're nauseous, when you're overheated, it just makes it all worse. But anyhow, if you could comment, I'm asking you, can you comment? So I'm curious to know, well, obviously I'm not the only person. There's almost 5 million people subscribe and like watching this. But have you ever had an experience like this where you're like, why did I watch this? And then you go back for more. And it's like a simplistic, nothing special, just like watching paint dry. I guess that would be the analogy. This video was like watching paint dry. Again, not making fun, just saying that it was just, I mean, the two little effects was nice to see, but it was as exciting as watching paint dry. And I can't watch paint dry because I'm allergic to paint. But, you get the analogy. I hope you do. Anyhow, let me know. So for now, most importantly, stay safe. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks to the new, I was going to say customers. Thank you to the new subscribers, and thank you for the people that have been around since day one, or whenever you have come and you're still here with me. Thank you, and I'll see you again. Bye for now.